49er news. In this case, it is a playoff picture as it currently is in the NFL. So right now, AFC with the first round bye. Now we did add two additional teams to the playoffs. Um,
And that made it
so
very interesting this year.
yeah, so it's like it's pretty interesting. So in this case, AFC, of course we have the Chiefs with the first bye. Steelers, number two. They would actually be playing the Dolphins, which are number seven. And then you have the Bills at three. They'd be playing the Colts. And then you have the Titans at four, and they'd be playing the Browns. So that's the AFC. NFC. We do have the Packers with the first round bye. One. Second, we have Saints. Cardinals. Well, Cardinals at Saints. And then Rams. We'll be playing the Bucks. And the Washington football team will be playing the Seahawks. But the Seahawks would be at Washington. So,
Mm,
very,
interesting.
very interesting interesting playoffs, especially when we added that extra team. Like, I feel like there's a lot of teams in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, we're actually gonna go ahead and start with Phenomenal Juan. Um, just your thoughts on the current playoff picture and an additional kind of bonus question: Are the Packers gonna stay number one?
Okay. Well, obviously, I am enjoying the playoff picture because Packers have the number one seed. We got that, and then of course we got the tiebreaker over the Saints. We got the Rams who are in, in the NFC West, which is already hard enough. So they're
Yeah.
just gonna beat up on each other. And then the only two games, the only game I was afraid of for the or that I was cheering for on the for the Chiefs. Well, I don't hate the Chiefs, but I was like, hey, I think it would obviously be favorable if they beat the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
And I did call the Saints losing to the Eagles, just because you can't prepare for a quarterback you haven't seen and that runs a lot, that can
Mm-hmm.
improvise.
Yeah.
Kind of saw that coming, them sleeping. So that worked favorably. What else? I think, and the Packers have an easier schedule. I mean, aside from the Titans, but we have that kind of cushion to where the NFC West beats up on each other. The Saints play the Chiefs, and I'm
Yeah.
thinking the Chiefs take it this weekend
Oh,
because there's no because Taysom Hill versus Patty Mahomes boy. So
bye.
enough said. Gadget
Drew
Yeah,
versus
Brees
that's
coming
uh,
back.
literally, it's a bye week. It's a
He's
Patty
starting.
Mahomes bye week.
is Breeze
Drew
really
Brees
coming
should be
back?
coming back.
Think
What?
so?
Is he coming back? Is he coming back this week?
Let me get it on.
There's there was a report today,
Dude, he got
but
hurt, bro. He got
Ooh.
hurt.
So is it a 40-year-old Breeze or 35, 34-year-old Breeze? Because
He's
if
rested and stuff.
I
because if that's
mean,
the
he's
case,
rested from a broken rib. Like,
uh, I'll take
He was
number
up.
20. I'll take number 15 in this one. In the prime of his, he's probably not even in his prime, which is even scarier.
so then
So
so the
yeah.
secondary question.
So yeah, I mean, because of the schedule, the Packers should stay there. The Packers need it more because the
Hmm.
Packers struggle against the run. So if we play in Green Bay and it's a little colder,
Yeah.
even though you're gonna try to run, it's gonna hurt taking all those hits in the frozen tundra. So we definitely need it more than the Saints who play in a dome. Um, yeah, and I think even if we lose to the Titans, which I think we actually probably take an L on that one because one, it's on my birthday and nothing good happens on my birthday, and two, because we struggle against a run against normal backs. Three, this back that we're gonna play is a 6'2" monster. So
That guy's in the
I
prime of
think
his career for sure.
yeah, he's gonna run for 200 easily on us. So
God.
and the Titans always play us tough, just historically. I think the last time we beat them, they put up like Mariota put up like 50 some points on us.
Oh
So
my god.
I think we lose that one, but we will beat the Panthers this weekend and we will beat the Bears to close the season.
Nice. So just a quick one on that, Seabass. What do you think?
Regarding the playoff picture
Playoff picture. Yeah.
entirely, I mean, it's gonna change from what we're looking at, but there are some good games that I would love to see here. Packers Saints, especially with a healthy Drew Brees, would be awesome in the playoffs if possible. 1 and 2 Super NFC Championship.
So
Uh,
how about this? Give me a team that you think or that isn't in the playoffs and you think has a chance to get in.
Sleeper.
quite honestly, Arizona Cardinals, the Vikings if they win, the Ravens have a chance if they win out. I think those are the teams that I would say could sneak in and get a wild card, especially now with the extra spot. Dolphins, they're literally right there as well. They just need one of those teams at 9-4 to lose a couple games or have a key injury, and it could change a lot. But definitely, I would say that the Cardinals or Ravens for each of the conferences. I think that they might sneak in.
And then just for Tosco, just a quick question: are the Bills for real?
Oh, I think the Bills are definitely for real.
Yeah,
I
Agree.
think that they,
Josh Allen's
you
for
know,
real too.
oh yeah, Josh Allen's real. He's one of those that if he continues the way he's doing, he's gonna be one of those competing for those MVPs with
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes, and in
Man,
the next 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Every year it's gonna be them too.
And
Um,
does the playoff picture in general?
the new Brady man.
uh, I do think. Well, I don't disagree with any of the guys. One thing I will say after this weekend, I do think that the Packers, uh, they do have a chance to keep the number one, but I wouldn't count out those Rams. The Rams have 3 games left. They have the Jets, they have the Cardinals, and they have the Seahawks. Now, one's right. The West, all 3 of those teams are in the playoffs. They're going to fight each other,
Yep.
for those spots. But the Rams already beat the Seahawks and beat the Cardinals. The
And
team
they're
that the Rams lost to was the 49ers. So, uh, so the Rams have already beat them twice. Now, I mean, have already beat both of them. Sorry, I don't know if they're going to be able to beat them twice, but I mean, I wouldn't count out the Rams. That defense is nasty. The Seahawks haven't been playing great. They looked good last week, but they played the Jets. So that's not saying much. That defense. And the Cardinals are not playing great. Yeah, they won again. They beat the Giants, but the Giants offensively looked looked horrible. The defense kept them in the first half. The offense looked horrible. I do think that they brought back Daniel Jones 1 week too early, but I wouldn't discount the Rams to make a push. I don't know if they can catch the Packers with that schedule, but I think the Rams can make a push.
All right,
Do you
so
believe Jared
What was that?
Do you believe in Jared Goffard?
I believe in that defense.
Good answer. Okay.
so
I believe in that defense, and I believe in those receivers. So all he
so
has to do is
I'm
give that
curious
five
about
that
nothing against him. I'm curious about him, but
I
you
still don't
don't
think he's proven himself to be that elite level yet, but
do you think he can make? I mean, he did go to Super Bowl, but I mean, he did play Belichick, and that was Sean McVay's first. Like I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and that was
They were
everything.
both inexperienced.
exactly.
yeah. I mean, I think the moment
To
was
the
a
end,
little
the
too
coach.
big. Yeah. I mean, it's Belichick.
Was the
That guy can
moment
just.
too big for you, Danny, when you had your first? Anyways, no, I
Eruption.
agree.
No, a
I
little
agree.
bit,
I agree.
a little
Um,
bit.
yeah, I think you could say the same about Jared Goff. I think Belichick prepared, awesomely for that team. Shut down Todd Gurley, and shut down the Jared Goff, those receivers.
Yeah,
The defense was there. The game was what 14, 10-3.
Yeah.
The game was a defensive battle. But it was the little offensive things that the Rams couldn't do. So